Think you've tried all the salad greens out there? Think again. Today, I'm at the Patricia Community Garden in Pompano Beach, sharing 5 unique greens you probably haven't tried, but totally should be growing right now. Leafy greens are nutritional powerhouses. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals. They're high in natural nitrates, which helps your arteries expand. It improves your blood flow, making them super heart healthy. Regularly eating greens can support lower blood pressure and better overall cardiovascular health. I grow several types of kale, dinosaur, curly, Russian. Each has its own flavor and texture. I also grow Ciso spinach and Lago spinach. Even though Lagos is more purple than green, it still packs a lot of nutrients. I love having Lago spinach in my yard because it keeps seeding itself, and it is not just edible and beautiful, it produces gorgeous flowers that pollinators absolutely love. It's a win-win for your garden and the ecosystem. So stick around to learn about 5 under-the-radar greens you can grow at your home that'll level up your salads, smoothies, and garden game. So I'm with Farmer Will at the Patricia Community Garden in Pompano Beach, and he's gonna give us 5 greens I'm not growing right now that I should be growing, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's start with number 1.
We've got Mizuna right here. This is a great green to grow. It's high in vitamin A, C, K, and fiber. I definitely recommend this one. You can take it and make it into soups, stir fry this, or just chop it up, throw it in a salad. It's really popular between our gardeners and in the community here. People love this green.
And I know that you sell it in your market.
Yeah, we sell this at our farmer's market by the bunch, and this usually sells out.
Immediately.
Yeah, almost.
Now, this is a leafy green that we're not used to because it won't ship.
Exactly, yeah. So this is a very popular green in Asia. It's not so common to see here in America, but since South Florida has a hot climate, very similar to Asia, that's why we're growing this Mizuna right here.
And so if you want to try this, packed full of nutrients, maybe you're not a kale person, this has all the same kind of nutrients as kale.
Yeah, definitely. If you want an alternative to kale, I would recommend getting on this Mizuna right here.
All right. So the second green you should be growing is?
Premium green mix. This one is fantastic right here. It grows really fast. Within like 2 weeks it comes up. You can harvest it. This is great to chop up, put in a salad, stir fry, or just eat raw. It's great.
Now when you say chop it, do you chop it on the top and it keeps growing, or how does that work?
So you chop it from like the middle and you want to let the leaves grow back that way. So I chop it about 4 inches above the soil to allow new growth to come up.
So like mowing it.
Exactly.
All right. So that's good because the plant keeps growing and you keep harvesting.
Yep. So we get about 5 or 6 waves of this green, and then we have to reseed, rip it out.
Now you say it's a mixed green. How do you plant mixed greens?
So this comes mixed from Johnny seeds in a package, all different varieties in the blend, and it's great. I have lines out my booth. People come for this green mix here, and every time it's sold out. I never come back with any of it.
So when you go to the supermarket and you find those like spring mix, this is the better version of that.
I would say definitely, yeah.
Okay.
People come and they try the flavors and they freak out because of all the different flavors. They just love it.
When can you grow this?
So you can grow this from September to April.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so number 3, what do you have?
We got Tokyo Bekana. This is a great green, rich in vitamins A, C, and K. Also very high in folate. Believe it or not, this plant was the first plant grown in space for the astronauts. It's a cabbage lettuce hybrid, and it tastes great. You can just throw it in a salad or chop it up and stir fry it.
And so how do you harvest this?
So there's a couple ways I harvest it. I densely plant these Tokyo Bekanas to get multiple harvests. So when they're tightly packed all together in the row, I'll thin them out and just pull out a few, and then I'll make bunches of those. That's the way that I get harvest quickly and get it out to the community before the Tokyo Bekana is huge and like a big head. So once they're thinned out, then I will take my knife and just cut them like 4 inches above the soil to allow it to have new growth, and then it'll continually grow for about 5 or 6 waves, and then I'll have to rip it out and reseed it.
All right, and nothing says we're in the subtropics than a banana leaf over our head, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Nothing but bananas everywhere.
Nothing
you
but
look.
bananas. Coming in at number 4 is
Arugula. This is a hot seller on the market. Every time it's sold out too as well. But this one grows great. It takes the heat fantastic. This is one maybe you could experiment to try to grow in the summer. But I don't know how well it'll do. I'm gonna try it myself this summer and see. But I always get great results with this plant. We get again like 5 or 6 waves out of this one as well. The greens are great. You can make a pesto with them. Just saute it up with whatever you're cooking, or even better, just throw it in a salad and it's great. Sometimes I even take the greens and stuff it in a sandwich with like some eggplant, some tomatoes, a little cheese, and it's fantastic.
And it's kind of like spinach in the sense that you can throw this in a smoothie and it won't change the flavor of the smoothie. Like if you want to have a fruit smoothie, but then add some greens.
Oh yeah, that sounds yummy.
You throw that in there. It's still gonna taste like your fruits, but you're getting in some vitamins.
Now we're talking.
All right, so vitamins K.
Yeah, vitamins K, magnesium, and folate. It's rich in.
Awesome. Calcium.
Calcium.
And magnesium is great. You know, as we start, getting a little older and sleep is hard, magnesium is good for us. So this is a good way to throw some magnesium in your diet.
I'm taking notes.
You got a while to go, but okay. All right, coming in at number 5 is a perennial. What's a perennial?
A perennial is something that you don't have to replant. It'll just keep growing continuously more than 2 years. A biannual is a plant that will die after 2 years, and then an annual will just last for a year.
Right.
This is a great perennial right here. This is Chaya. All you have to do if you want to grow it, get a branch, just stick this in the ground and it'll grow. But also, a lot of people don't know this plant is highly poisonous.
Yes.
You have to take these leaves and boil it down, and also make sure that your window is open, because if you're breathing in the air that this is letting out, it's very high in arsenic poisons. So if you're breathing that in, you can die. So definitely, if you're working with Chia, make sure that your windows are open. But also, if you're in Mexico and you're eating spinach, you're most likely eating this, and you don't know it.
Now, it's scary that you say it's poisonous, but this is such a good plant. Tell us the good stuff about it. We know we got to cook it so we don't get poisoned, but this is so good for you.
Yeah, this is so good for you. Rich in calcium, magnesium, vitamins A, K, C, iron. This is great. So you just basically just cook it down, and that's how you can get the vitamins out of this plant.
So you can make like a frittata, and instead of putting spinach, you put Chaya.
Exactly.
And it's very prolific, right?
Yep.
It's not like, you have to be like tending to it too much. You kind of set it and forget it.
Yep, exactly. This is your spinach alternative, native to South America.
Beautiful. If you found this video helpful or got inspired to try growing something new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel and also lets me know that you want more videos like this. And if you're into growing unique greens, gardening tips, or just want to keep your meals fresh and nutrient packed, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss what's coming up next. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.